Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Oh, a good return up past the 30. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
The #1 overall pick in April's draft. What an unlikely story to get to that spot. A zero-star recruit out of high school, the University of Incarnate Word, to Washington State, to Miami, and he comes into the league as Division I's record holder for most passing touchdowns in a career with 158. The Tennessee franchise now revolves around him and his development.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And some room to work. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Ward. It's a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the tackle pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
And he went from being the surprise pick of the first round to the full-time starter late in the season, and now he has a chance to take this team to new heights starting in 2025. Really was impressed with him down the stretch, going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels in a huge game. Now he could be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 years.
A gain of a yard.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play.
And looking to throw. Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They toss it down to Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the toss play there, very effective. Looked like the defense got caught with too many men in the box.
I think you're right about that. I really like the idea of getting him out wide, getting him to the perimeter. That way he can either turn the corner when they box the defenders inside, or make that one cut and get upfield when you get help from your wide receivers taking care of the cornerbacks.
Falcons, nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now motion left with Mooney. Now Penix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Penix. And the ball 27-yard line.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball. What's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 86 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. To throw, here's Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Calvin Ridley, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Sly on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
On the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Bennett's going to sneak it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Falcons first down.
They'll throw with Pitts. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Now motion left with Mooney. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, microcosm really of how he can hurt you. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's another Falcons.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And room there to work it inside the 25. Second down and 3.
For the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. That's out quickly to London. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Now back to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep. Atlanta football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Throws right back to London, complete again. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! Ray McCloud, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. "70 seconds remain. This will be an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
1st down, Tennessee.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
23-yard line.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout
and a yard
as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Pollard will take it up the gun. And he is going to have the Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Titans.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
A give to Pollard running left. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 3rd down and 7.
Come on. Fix the eagle.
Running right, it's Pollard. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run forward, Pollard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Turnover on downs.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, You think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.